Alrighty guys, welcome back to some more Final Fantasy Tactics, the Ivalice Chronicles. Last episode, we went to the Orban Monastery to claim the Virgo Zodiac Stone for ourselves. After going through it though, we learned that the Templars had in fact stolen it first and fled with it, leaving Wiegraf, the former commander of the Corpse Brigade, to stop us. After we defeated him, we learned that he had the Ares Zodiac with him, and he transformed into a Lucavi, just like the Cardinal before him. After that, he fled with Alma, and we went in pursuit. But before that, we were gifted a book that details the true story of the Zodiac heroes. After that, we went to the city where we learned that in exchange for said book, they would release Alma, and so we're on our way to Ivalice Castle to try to save her. But before that, if you guys do like this video and this series, make sure to hit that subscribe button. It'll really help me out, and it'll help make sure you don't miss any upcoming videos. With all that out of the way, let's get into it. So, as I mentioned at the end of the last episode, I did do a little bit of grinding between episodes. I actually didn't want to grind anyone else besides Mustadio and Agrias, just because I didn't care about grinding Mustadio. So what I did is I made everybody healers and gave them items and just made them go on full auto healing. While Mustadio and Agrias dealt with every enemy. It was very long, but I did it in only 2 fights because it doesn't matter how many enemies you kill, it just matters how many hits you get. So Agrias and Mustadio were fighting some chocobos who would keep healing. It was a whole thing, but we did eventually beat it. It just took like 45 minutes, but only 2 battles, and I was able to let it go AFK the whole time.
Yes?
I don't need to show off anyone else really, but Mustadio, actually, no, I don't even need to show off Agrias. Mustadio went ahead and finished his archer job, learning aim 3, 7, and 10, as I said we were looking for. Then I went ahead and changed him back into a machinist, so he can focus on using a gun. And then for Agrias here, we went ahead and finished up her archer and her thief jobs, meaning the 2 hardest ones are over with. Again, we're making our way to the samurai class. We actually don't even need to do dragoon because of JP overflow, which is like a thing where as characters are working on JP, other characters get a little bit of that JP. We actually are just a natural level 2 dragoon. I didn't even turn her into a dragoon. She just started as a level 2 dragoon, so we actually don't need to worry about that. All we need to do is get our knight up to level 4, which she's a level 3 currently, and then our monk up to level 5. Again, I did not want to grind that off camera because I think those are pretty easy jobs for her to grind. So we have her set up as a knight right now with her holy sword, auto potion, JP boost, and movement +2, which we got from being a thief. So yeah, we're ready to go on everyone else. Again, I didn't do anything else with them. If you wanted to, you could see that I had them as white mages. You can see their JP on white mages is kind of insane. And then our summoner didn't even play a summoner. I think I went I went arithmetician, white mage with her. Again, she didn't learn any arithmetic skills. I learned these right at the end there, and it was just multiple of 5. All she was using the white mage skills. So that way she was a full healer. So, with all that done with, I believe we have a couple of new things in settlements to pick up. So let's go ahead and just start over here at the Igros Castle and see what new things they have for us. Has a new rumor there and guard duty. Go ahead and throw all of them on guard duty. And what was it, 12 days? I don't remember. I think it was 12 days. So let's go ahead and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It was not 12 days. Might not have been 13. No, it was 13 days. All right, let's go pick this one up.
The task ended with great success.
I wish I could give Sigurd anything else, but I really just don't have anything better to have him work on right now. Treasure hunting level 3.
I'd consider that.
Thank you, everybody. We'll go ahead and check out the outfitter, just see if they have any new gear here for me. Looks like we have a new dagger, but I don't need to worry about that. We have a diamond sword. I should probably pick up at least one of those for Agrias. Have a new bow, but we don't have anyone using a bow right now. Or spears, or ooh, we have the flail of flame. We could give that to actually nobody because my ninjas are done using flails at this point. When they're using weapons, they're either using the swords or the katanas or the no weapons in their hand at all. Looks like we have a couple new equipment here as well, but I don't think I really need to worry about those. This one might be pretty good. I can't remember. Is that evasion from physical and evasion from magic? I can't quite remember, unfortunately. We don't really need to restock on anything else here. So let's go ahead and just fitting. And I think it really is just like a few people here. We'll throw diamond helm on you, diamond armor. That's about it. I don't think Sigurd has anything better he can get. Nope, not from here at least. Conchessa, again, I don't think anything better from here. Mustadio, I believe same thing. However, Agrius gets a huge upgrade here, going diamond sword with the diamond shield. And then diamond helm. She's going full diamond here because she is one of our final characters we're going to be using it anyways. So we might as well invest in her. Let's go ahead and head down to the Magic City of Garland. I don't believe there's a errand here, but I don't remember if we've checked the outfitter here yet or not. This might have been the first one we checked. Okay, yeah, there's a new staff for us and a rod. Okay, so we'll go ahead and outfit Conchessa. We'll probably just give her... The problem is that's physical attack, which I don't care about. Mage's Staff is just the best, which I already own a Mage's Staff. Ooh, no, Wizard's Rod is significantly better. Let's give her that. And then... Ooh, I want to give her as much MP as possible. So, Celebrant gives 74, so we'll go Celebrant's Miter. That decreases her speed, though. I think we have to do it anyways. This one here, I think we're going to go White Robe. Again, we're looking for the highest MP possible. And then this needs to be, I think, the Mage's Cloak. But that decreases her speed even more, movement speed even more. I need to not do that. But there we go, 108 MP is pretty solid. I don't think Mustadio has anything. Well, he probably has better things, but the question is, what? Let's go Black Cowl. Let's go Chameleon Robe. Or no, Power Garb, maybe? 234. Yeah, let's go Power Garb. In fact, is there a better... Literally everything else gives him more HP than Black Cowl. Oh no, 234 is the highest, never mind. Then Power Gauntlets we're fine with, so that seems like a pretty good equip there. I guess we could also check Sigurd while we're here. We're currently using the headband, which increases physical attack power. Anything else? No, so that's the best decision there, but we have a few. We have the Power Garb for him, which will be better. There we go. Okay, so that's them set up. Keep making our way around here. I'm sure I don't need to do much more outfitting, because I think at this point we've seen probably most of it. We do have a new katana. I'm not too worried about katana because we're about to swap them off katana. So I don't really need to get anything new there. But let's just do a quick check. No new items. Oh, actually, I forgot there actually is these Fuma shurikens. So we can pick up 99 of those. They're just better shurikens, so we might as well take them. I noticed those in between episodes when I was picking up potions. We'll go ahead and head down here. We want to make it to the place that sells guns, so that way we can outfit Mustadio properly. At this point, I think we've probably seen it all, though. I mean, we've definitely seen all the armor.
Welcome.
Any new errands? Yep, the siege wield, so that's 13 days. So let's go ahead and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and back. And there we go. That's another errand complete. Just give me money. I don't care about anything else. Just give me money.
You have our gratitude.
I might care about it later. Oh, well, it's a wonder discovered. Again, I might care about it later, but as of now, I just want money. Did we already check the outfitter here? I think so. Yeah, we did. Okay. Head south to Lionel Castle.
Well, caught, catch your eye.
See if there's anything new for us. Nope, basically just the same as the first town. Yep, nothing else. Let's go down here first to the port city of Willis, and then off to the left. And I would be shocked if there's not a new gun for us. Yep, just the same things here. Honestly, I probably should give... Do I want to waste the money on the katanas? It's 16,000. I don't think I do it. I think we just hold. Actually didn't check this town to see if there was a request. Probably should. Tavern. That's why we should. Okay, we're going to hold off for a second. We will come right back to here. Let's go to the Clockwork City of Gog. Is there a quest here for us? Nope. That makes it a little bit easier, but this place is the place that sells the guns. So, yep, Mithril Gun is now available. We'll go ahead and make sure we pick that up. And that's like it. So, pick up one Mithril Gun. We'll just do fitting so we can immediately give it to Mustadio. There we go. Increases his attack by a bit there.
May I come back?
And then, let's go complete these 2 quests at Lionel Castle. So we have Ruins at Dugaria Pass, which is, I'm pretty sure both of these are going to be locations discovered. So 15, so we gotta go 8 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and back. All right, we're back.
The task was completed with.
And for that, we get a new. Actually, Ruins might be a. Okay, no, it is a wonder. It's like it might be an artifact, but. And I'm an adventurer, level 3. Thank you, Tavern Master.
I'd consider that. Who you
And the Fenland Mystery is 14 days, so we only need to go 7 spaces away, which I believe is right here. All right, they've returned after I got into a million fights.
The task was completed with
Finland Mystery.
I've more
Oh, and a wonder discovered. Eureka.
I'd consider that.
And there we go.
Come back.
I think, other than up here at the 2 towns, which is where we're going, I think that's every location that we've checked, and the team is now fully outfitted. So let's go ahead and head back up here. Check our tavern for any errands. I think the big city actually has one. I don't think the small one did. Nothing new here. So let's go to the royal city of Lysalia. Check the tavern real quick. No more errands. That must mean there's no more to grab. And then we'll do a final check just because it's another major city, but it's probably the same as, yep, all the other giant cities. So, with that taken care of, let's make sure you, Conchessa, are good to go. I think you are. Yep. And so, let's go ahead and one final check for errands. We can't make it to this castle yet. And can't make it to this city yet, so let's go ahead and head up to the Grog Heights. And it's a fight. Shocker. We get our 5 units, which is Ramza plus my usual team.
Very well.
I'm actually going to split them up a little bit more because I'm so tired of getting hit by spells as soon as I start in a fight.
At the ready. How could they have found us when we have fled so far? Have the gods no mercy?
Is that a scouting party from the Order of the Southern Sky?
We are done with fighting. We've had our fill of blood and death. It doesn't matter if we're poor, but our place is with our families. I'm going back to my wife and child. You will not force us to return.
Deserters, it seems. Pray, heed my words. We do not pursue you. It is not our wish to fight.
Aye, that much I'll believe. Better to strike us down cleanly when our backs are turned. Do not think us so green as to fall for your tricks.
That man? Does he not have the look of the one on the handbill?
What? Are you sure?
Aye, it's him all right. Ramza the heretic. What do you say we claim his head and take it back to camp?
Are you serious? We're deserters. Our heads would be on spikes next to his.
Consider it. As a son of House Beowulf, he's no mere bounty. His family commands the northern sky. We'd be fools to pass up this opportunity.
The men who captured that general were dismissed honorably.
Exactly. If we're to return to our homes, let us do so with our heads held high. Were we to flee now, it would be to a life of skulking in the shadows. They still think we're out scouting, and it could stay that way.
Very well. Let us return with him, or at least with his head. It's not long for those shoulders anyway. He is a heretic after all. Come, let this be our final battle. With this godless man's blood, we buy our way home.
Man, this is a sad fight, actually.
It seems there is no avoiding this fight.
Nobody here even wanted to fight, and then they recognized him. This is so unfortunate. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're still jerks for doing this, but it's still just a sad situation, you know? This fight could have been entirely avoided. Instead, they get to be thrown with my Fuma Shuriken. Yeah. Oh, going to be charming my strongest damage dealer. That could be extremely dangerous. Let's hope it doesn't come to that. Let's see, how much damage are we dealing now? 64, 64. With an aim plus 10. What are we looking at? 144 damage. Holy. Let's do that for fun. I think I'll still go before the guy I'm targeting will go. Ooh. 80 damage to Ramza. Ramza, we gotta cut that out, man. 96 damage. They're just... Oh, he's dead. Oh my god. They're just throwing stuff at me. That's so tough. I don't know if I'll be able to heal before that aim plus 5 goes off. So let's chant and hope Mustadio survives this. And we can move up. It's gonna be a problem here in a second because my ninja is charmed, which I am assuming means he's gonna damage us.
Drumming in skies above.
Let's see. Do I have a way to remove that charm? Esuna? Perhaps. This will apply a 0% chance of hitting, though. So never mind. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't really have much else. Do I have anything else that's going to... Now let's just Golem. Golem's too good. It'll protect from the aim. That's about to hit Mustadio as well. Huge. And my aim plus 10 hits. Yeah, this is bad. She goes down. Yep, 210 damage twice. There is nothing we can do about that, unfortunately. Holy, do I not have anything to prevent charm? Do I just have to drop the thief? If I get rid of the thief, do I survive? Oh my god. Are we good now? No, my team's still charmed. I think we lost. Holy. There's got to be a way to cure that, and I don't think Esuna does it, unfortunately. Yeah, because he comes... Oh my god. Yeah, okay, well, there goes my team. This is going to be a full kill, too. I'm going to pause the battle and restart. Holy. That, let's retry from the start of battle. That, charm condition's brutal. Okay, so I just quickly looked up how to break charm. It looks like if they take any amount of damage, it actually breaks the charm condition. So... Also, Shockwave's broken. So we should be able to just punch... Well, it doesn't even matter now. We did enough damage to cause him to use a potion instead. We should be able to just hit him with a, like, super weak attack. And be able to get the charm condition to go away. I don't think I go before you. That one won't land. Where in the turn order is 10? There's a way to check it, and I can't remember. So you're going to go next. The thing is, I think I still kill you, because I think... Even if I aim plus 10... Yeah, that's still KO. Even if he moves, unless he fully moves out of my range, which he's not, we should be fine. That is crazy how much damage those, the chemists are doing. Are they using guns? Yeah, they are. Mustadio, get a grip, man. Holy. Let's move up. He'll be able to be healed, but man. Ooh, bad evasion. Mustadio, hopefully. No, it's going to hit one of my guys here. Uh-oh. Yeah, I don't think... I think I made a mistake putting Ramza there. Go ahead and hit us with a Titan. Nope. Golem. I mean, we're going to be fine. But I do think... Yeah, it completely whiffed. That sucks. Let's just start dealing damage to some of these guys up here. Cool. Gets rid of him immediately. It's going to make it so that way Mustadio isn't the biggest threat. Even though it's Mustadio, and he shouldn't be the biggest threat anyways. That'll get rid of you. Agrias can move up. Let's just go for Valentine here. Judgment Blade. Good parry. Going for Phoenix Downs, huh? Maybe we do need to deal with these guys first. Unfortunately, Ramza just needs to punch this guy. But I actually don't know if this guy dies here, there might not be a way we can reach him. Let's get rid of that one. Perfect. Go up here. Let's go ahead and summon a Shiva on Wolfstan. Okay, comes in for an attack on Conchessa, so we're fine. Mustadio gets to go. We'll just have him get rid of Alienor. Probably gonna have to go for a aim. Does a +3 take you out? No. A +7 will. Yep. Then we move up here. Go for Lloyd, the Hollowed Blade. Valentine, better watch out, man. I'm coming up slowly, but I'm coming up. Focus with Ramza. I don't even know if I want to get the kill here with him. Let's just wait. I'd rather it be anyone else. Do I care about any of these abilities? I don't think so. Cure Ramza. Mustadio. Unfortunately, there's not much you can do here, man. I could leg shot my own guy. You could also just... It won't outright kill Conchessa. It gives me a little bit of BP there. Like I said, I don't want to get the kill here. Agrias can move up. You're really throwing a stone from that far away? Alright, Ramza, let's finish this, shall we? Ooh, not quite. Agrias, do you want to finish it then? Mustadio doesn't. But Mustadio can go for a leg shot on... Go for a leg shot on Conchessa. It doesn't do any damage in XP's XP. Well, never mind. Alright, Agrias. Get a little bit of BP there.
They should throw their lives away. And yet, what right have I to blame them?
Got a mithril gun from that. I'm pretty sure that's the gun we already had, unfortunately.
Father, what would you have done? Did I have any other choice? Is that?
We meet again.
I see the Black Lion sits upon your breast. You are of the Order of the Southern Sky, then?
I am, and it would seem we have you to thank for dealing with our deserters. I must admit, I did not expect to see a son of House Beowulf lend his aid to our order.
The fight was not of my choosing.
Forgive me. I know you do not wish to shed blood, but it cannot always be avoided. We're no different. Had we the choice, we would not be hunting these men.
You knew who I was all along, didn't you?
I did. I'd seen your name and face upon a bill. While the bounty was certainly impressive, 'twas the charge of heresy that caught my eye. They claim you murdered Cardinal Delacroix, but I somehow find that hard to believe.
Have you a mind to turn me in?
Why would I do that? Our orders are to capture deserters. They say nothing of heretics already hunted mercilessly by the Church. If I were one of those, I think I'd get moving before the lions at my heels thought to feast upon me as well.
Why do you still fight? I do not see why anyone should want to prolong this senseless war.
So long as your brothers point their swords at our throats, we must.
If the White Lion lowered his claws, would the Black follow suit?
No, I do not think it like he would.
Could you deliver a message to Count Orlando, if you should chance to meet him? There are men behind the curtain who goad the dukes for their own gain. We are all but puppets, dancing as they pull our strings. It is those men we ought to be fighting.
I can deliver the message, but why to the Count?
My father once told me Count Orlando was the only man he could truly call a friend.
Lord Barbeneth said that. Very well. I will tell the Count what you've told me.
Then you believe me?
Prior to joining House Jirai, I was the Count's adopted son, and still regard him as my father. I know for a fact that he returns your father's fondness. In honor of their friendship, I will trust you, Ramza. Now, I do not know the reason these men seek the Zodiac Stones. If it is for the benefit of the people, I see no reason to raise protest. But if they seek to use the legend for their own gain, I can assure you my father will not sit idly by. It was not for quiet complacence he was given the name of Thunder God. To worthy causes he would ever lend his strength.
You know of the High Confessor's plot?
Of it, yes. But we have no hard evidence. Our spies are working tirelessly, but I suspect you know more than they. As the heretic who slew Cardinal Delacroix, I dare say you've learned a few things.
If you did have evidence of the plot, would you then be willing to lay down your swords?
Does such evidence exist? Well, whether or not it would mean the end of this conflict, I cannot say. For the gears have long been set in motion. But if evidence did exist that could expose the plot, my father, for one, would surely sheathe his blade.
Lord Oren, we must press onward.
Very well. Let us resume our march. Farewell, Ramza. See that you keep your head about your shoulders. Never think yourself without allies. You do have friends. Friends who would gladly lay down their lives fighting beside you. And I count myself among them. I may not be at your side, but we fight together to end this war. Remember that.
We actually found a good guy. That's crazy. I thought he was going to be a bad guy for sure.
Thank you, Oren.
Seems that Rams is at a predicament now. He can either give that book over to save his sister, or he can use it to exploit the plot and have at least Orlando put his blade down. Either way, let's go ahead and head to the walled city of Yardro for another fight. Is it gonna be a two-team? This looks like a two-team stage. Nope, just one. Well, let's start with putting our ninja right here.
You have my strength.
Actually, I might even want to pull him further back.
Aye.
His speed's just ridiculous. Let's put Agrius there. Stadio there. And honestly, because my summoner's always starting with a golem, I could put her just as far back as possible.
I stand ready.
She has enough MP now. She has over 100.
It's time.
She can cast a golem without worries. Oh, these are unique
Are
enemies.
you blind to the treason of your words, Rafa?
He uses us, Marak. We are instruments of murder to him, not more. To stay would be to live out our days as the Grand Duke's cat's paws. Come, let us run away together while we yet can.
Have you forgotten who it was who saved us when we had lost our parents to the war? Grand Duke Barrington opened his heart and home to the both of us. You would repay that kindness now with treachery? We owe him a debt of allegiance. We'd have died a beggar's death were it not for him.
Feed us he did, Marak. But we were sapped on lies. I know the truth of it now. It was the Grand Duke himself who set fire to our village. He killed everyone we ever knew, his hand hidden by the smoke of war. And do you know why? It was for our gifts. You and I possess power, and power is all he craves. He burnt down our entire village that he might claim the sacred power of our mantras for his own. Opened his heart, you say? The man is not possessed of one. He murdered our parents. It is you who needs to open your eyes, Marak.
I'll not abide your ill-mannered tongue.
You know, don't you? You know of the thing he did to me. You are my brother. You know of this, and even yet you...
Speak not another word. Any more from you, and so help me God.
Marak, our quarry draws nigh.
I am well aware, and long since made ready.
Marak!
That's him.
Rafa!
Pray, lend me your aid!
Protect Rafa? Alright. Why would they try to kill her, though? Fighting some ninjas here. Oh, good evasion. Oh. Are they going to be just as hard as we are? You might notice a little bit of a discrepancy in HP totals here. I actually restarted the fight because I totally forgot that Agrias had finished being a knight. She was level 4 knight, which means we need to start working on monk. So I went ahead and restarted and swapped her to a monk. We'll see how this goes. I didn't give her swords, so she's using fists. I'm a little concerned, but we'll see. It might end up not being too bad. I genuinely don't know. Let's go ahead and throw a Fuma Shuriken. That will not land. Never mind. Can I throw a Fuma Shuriken from here? Kind of sucks, but... No, I cannot. So I have to move somewhere here. Can a Fuma Shuriken hit from here? Yes, for 63. Now the question is it worth it to do that? Probably. I was trying to decide if I wanted to heal with Chakra or not.
So you are the heretic Ramza. Help me, I beg you.
I'm not certain what this is about, but questions can wait. Stay close. I will see you safe.
Thank you.
Oh, she's going for damage. Okay. Well... Shadi, what are the chances you can shoot? Pretty high. What if I didn't aim? Aim 3 still lets me go first. But an aim 10. Aim 10 gets me a kill, but the problem is I don't know which ninja is right before him. We're gonna hope it's not this one. We'll move Agrias up. This is gonna be a terrible spot to put her, but let's just go for damage. The reason it's terrible is if she goes down here, we're in so much trouble. We won't be able to get in or out of the doorway.
Wait my coming at Riavanis.
I did but deliver the Grand Duke's message as asked. I do not need the Template swords to slay some petty knight apprentice.
I must concentrate.
Man, I love when everyone calls me a knight's apprentice, as if I'm not an absolute monster. Okay, let's use... let's steal Agrius here. Increase our bravery. It's not gonna do too much. Giving haste. What about this other summoner? Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Let's Golem. It's not gonna do an insane amount, but it's going to be good because it'll protect against a couple other things. We're gonna be able to get it off before she Ifrits as well, which will be good. Okay, solid. Hastes themselves. We get our earthen wall up. It's not gonna do anything against Ifrit, but it'll help with every other attack coming our way. Good evasion. Here's the Hellfire. No avoiding that, unfortunately. There we go. Aim plus 10 gets the job done. Let's go ahead and move up and shock. I chakra the wrong person. Oh my god.
What is the meaning of this, Marek? Has Rafa betrayed us?
Pay her no heed. The heretic is your sole concern. Once we have dealt with him, I will personally put an end to my sister's defiance.
But how will you explain this to the Grand Duke? You know the punishment for betrayal is death.
Did I not just tell you that is none of your concern? Breathe word of any of this to the Grand Duke, and that breath will be your last.
This girl is his sister. Would he truly harm her?
Well, this sucks. Okay, good evasion. Okay, and they back up. Perfect. So I can at least start pushing in now. Yeah, I was a little worried because this is okay. Well, okay, he's 6. Could I aim and go? Yeah, 88 damage. How about you? Couldn't hit you. Do 140 you. Wait, when do you act though? Hold on. Could I get the kill here? Oh, he's not even in the top 10. So if I aim 7, you... That's perfect. Let's just make sure none of my guys get in the way of that, shall we? Yeah, unfortunately, we're still just in a bad spot with Agrius here for the time being. Just go for physical damage, and that's just because we just made her a martial artist. We still have that earthen wall up, which is good, though. Here's the thing, that aim is going to hit somebody, even if it's not the boss.
Marek, what manner of brother are you, to seek to harm your own sister?
This concerns you not.
Whatever the nature of your feud, it is wrong to spill the blood of kin.
I said this concerns you not. If anything, you endanger Rafa by meddling in our affairs. I will not suffer her to consort with you. You will die here and now.
Is it at the Grand Duke's behest that you threaten your sister? Or do you act of your own volition?
It makes no difference. His Grace's orders are absolute.
Even though he would pit siblings against one another. Contrary to his reputation as an altruist, your master is a vile and depraved man.
You dare insult the Grand Duke? You will pay for that, heretic.
Come on.
All right, Ramza, let's get you in there, huh? I want to heal. That's what I was trying to do. But now I think I just have to go for damage. This won't kill. That's super unfortunate. Who could I... Can I make it to this caster? No, and if I go here, I'm probably blocking Mustadio. Let's just chant and heal up Agrius. I don't want to get in the way of Mustadio's hit here. Oh, come on. I was doing something. Man, that sucks. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm excited to get Mustadio off the team. He is, again, only here because he's basically needed for parts of Chapter 4. But, God, that sucks. Can I hit Mustadio with this raise? Yes, I can. Get up, kid. I should have just gone for a normal attack. Super unfortunate. Ow, 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 ow. There's another Hellfire. We all should be fine here. Yep. We're all not even crouched down. Get Mustadio back up. Alright, kid. Let's do something. Huh? Get some amount of damage on the field. He's 6. Here's the problem. 4, which is this guy. I would essentially have to make it so that way he cannot hit me before I attack 6. Could I aim? I can aim 3 on 6. Doesn't quite kill. So if it doesn't quite kill, I don't think there's a point. We just go for a normal attack then. I guess so Mustadio gets a guaranteed hit there. And then we'll just move her up to be in the doorway. Punching the ninja. That way it tries to attack Agrias before Mustadio. Yep. That's fine. She can go down. Ooh. It's not a good positioning. We'll just go bully the summoner real quick. Goes for the ninja. We get in here. Let's try... Actually, I was going to try to chakra, but I don't think it's worth it. Let's try to heal Mustadio real quick. Oh, chakra's really good, and I never noticed. Chakra's way better than I thought it was. Holy... I thought chakra was the same as Ramza's ability, where you sacrifice some of your own HP to heal another's. Nope, it is way better. Okay, let's make sure to hit Agrias with this raise. And wait. Mustadio. Go for the kill on Rydal. Perfect. Yeah. Oh, only hit me once, though. Because I think I moved just enough. Rams is fine. He eats that. We get our raise on Agrias. Very interesting. Let's heal up Agrias. Because now I know how good Chakra is. It also heals MP. That's such a busted ability. Let's head up here. Hit twice. Perfect. Now, all we have left is the one ninja who ran away, and then the boss guy, who Mustadio should be able to take care of. I'm actually a little worried. Let's just go for a aim plus 10. He acts right before him. That will be enough to kill. Unfortunately, we got to go do something here. We'll hop up here, grab that power garb, and then we'll just shoot. Potion's a waste, so well, I want to get. We'll just use it. I think it'll still give me JP. Nope, never mind. Only gives me JP if you actually heal. We'll move over here. Go for a summon Shiva on Wilfred. That should be enough to do it. I actually don't even need to do anything here, so we will come over here and use Chakra. And everyone should take care of it. There's a Diamond Dust on you. And for the first time, like, ever, we're actually going to be able to use... I don't want to focus. We'll can I hit anybody with anything? Yeah, I can come up here. And then we can Tailwind you. Mustadio's actually getting kills now that we have this aims plus 10. As long as I time it right.
Do the gods favor a heretic over me?
Are you all right?
Yes, I'm fine. Thank you.
We will not be safe here should more of them appear. Let us find a quiet place to hide.
There we go. There's a win. I wish I would have known about chakra so much sooner, because I would have been using this so much more often. That's so unfortunate.
Grand Duke Barrington has eyes for one thing: the throne of Ivalice. They call him king already. King of the Forge. He fashions ever more and stronger arms for his ever-growing army. Even as he fielded his forces during the 50 Years' War, he quietly began making preparations to take the throne for himself.
His actions are guided from the shadows, by men who would use his ambition to their own ends. His blood ties to the crown give him a strong claim, rendering him an ideal pawn. These schemers would incite the war between the Dukes Larg and Goltana, allowing the Grand Duke to swoop in and assume regency. With the groundwork thus laid, they would then eliminate the Duke's respective charges, King Orinus and Queen Avelia, leaving the new regent as the foremost candidate for the throne. This, I suspect, was the plan used to entice the Grand Duke.
And you fight the Church, even though it means you must be labeled a heretic. Why would you do such a thing? That is a silly question. I know the answer. But surely you must realize your efforts will earn you no thanks.
I do not fight for gratitude. I am a Beowulf. I fight for the honor of my name.
Truly? Well, you strike me not as the sort of man to fight for things so trite. No. You see evil and injustice before your eyes and cannot turn away. You do not even think to seek reward. Would that more were like you.
You mistake me for a better man. But we have spoken enough of me. What will you do now? I must make for Riavanes. They still hold my sister. Now that you've escaped, I expect you wish to go somewhere far away.
I cannot leave. Not without my brother.
This quarrel between the two of you. Will you not tell me about it?
He refuses to accept the truth. We were orphaned in the war, you see. We lost our parents, our home, all but our lives. The memories haunt me even now. Climbing mounds of rubble in search of any scrap of food. The air ever thick with death's foul stench. That was the life from which the Grand Duke spared us. At the time, I thought it sure the gods had sent him.
You are not alone. He has erected a great many orphanages. A noble gesture of less than noble intent. He wanted assassins. The orphanages gave him a pool of willing young minds, allowing him to select the very best to mold and train. He must have seen some promise in you and your brother.
We Galtanas are the keepers of a sacred art, passed down through generations. My brother and I are conduits. I of the heavens and he of the nether. We channel their power through mantras. The Grand Duke desired that power for his own. When our elder refused him, he put our entire village to the torch. All is grist that comes to that man's mill. If there is a thing he cannot have, he thinks it better that it not exist at all. To imagine the joy he must have felt when he discovered the two of us among the other orphans. It turns my stomach.
So when you learned of all this, you tried to flee?
My brother and I loved the man, as though he were our father. But even that did not stop him from...
I would have thought you fled further.
Marak!
Heed my words, heretic. Spare no haste on your way to Riovanis. Tarry here, and you next meet your sister in the afterlife.
Harm a hair on her head, and I'll have you there for company.
Rafa, You will accompany Ramza. Run, and the death of his sister hangs on your shoulders.
You play a craven game, Marak. This has naught to do with them.
I play no game. I trust you know what awaits should you try my patience any longer.
Come, Ramza. Let us make for Riavanes.
Forgive me. I did not mean to draw you into this.
You didn't. This madness is none of your doing.
Get a new guest party member, Rafa, the Sky Seer, level 22. Oof. She's going to be forced to join our battles, which means we'll probably be back down to only 4 members. And I actually don't even know who I would want to use if there was only 4 members. Looks like we only have a new errand here in the walled city of Yardro. So let's check it out, see what they have to offer for us. Nothing new there. Is it a new headband? Yeah, the gold hairpin gives 50 MP. And the black robe 30 MP. It's not as good as the white robe, but holy. Increases speed. Yeah, I mean, these are pretty solid now. Raises physical attack by 3. Yeah, let's just do fitting. Alright, Ramza, what's the Guardian do? Let's actually just go grab 50,000. Holy, but it increases my physical damage by 3. I mean, there's no way I don't just pick this up, right? Like, I have to have it. Sigurd, I'm actually not going to give it to because, again, he's going to be replaced in Chapter 4. My Wizard Rod, we can actually switch the Celebrant to the gold hairpin. I think that's the only change we need to make there. Mustadio, I should. I 100% should swap him over to be the battle bracelet, but I don't think I can afford it. However, actually, I think... No, I gotta swap her too. At least, especially for now. Let's give her a bracer. Holy, man. Here goes $100,000 so fast. But it's so worth it. Alright, we have one more and to run. The Diving Expedition Tour for 14 days. So, we gotta go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 spaces away. We'll go over here to the Magic City of Garland. There we go. Units have returned. Let's see what we got here. $100,000.
You have our...
I'd consider that.
Or 1,000 gil. Okay, well, all that for 1,000 gils, never worth it, but at least we got it done. And with that, guys, I think we're going to go ahead and wind things down here. In the next episode, we will finish our expedition to Riovanes Castle, and I think we're actually very quickly coming up to the end of Chapter 3. I could be wrong, but I know there's only like 12 mandatory fights. It was 3 here, 1 here, so 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I mean, we're coming up at the end, especially if this is a multi-staged area. So either way, though, guys, I will see you all in the next one.